Hey everybody, since we're gearing up to work on the Mustang Fastback, there are some parts we had to order, so let's go over and open the box up and show you what I got. So first thing we got is from one vendor, we got a set of spring saddles. These bolt on to the upper control arm, and then the spring sits here. The ones on the car are bad. What usually happens is this rubber bushing goes bad. So we got a couple of spring saddles. All right, G Junior, go ahead and cut this other box open. Don't cut yourself. All right. Now we have used the TRQ parts before. That's what we got because we use them on G Junior's Cadillac and they seem to be pretty good quality stuff. So go ahead and get the skinny one out. So here we go. Here is a upper control arm. There is the lower control arm. Why don't you go ahead and cut that bag open? Let's get that thing out of the bag and let's take a peek at it and see what it looks like. Try not to scratch it all up. All right, let's take a look. All right, so brand new bushing pressed in. Control arms are painted very nice. It actually has a riveted in ball joint. Here, hold the camera for a second. I do not believe these are going to have any grease fittings. That's the only problem that I don't like about the TRQ stuff is there's no grease fittings. There is no grease fittings, but that's okay. You know, they're sealed. Hopefully it isn't going to be a problem. So there's the lower control arm. That looks pretty nice. Very nice. All right. Since you got the camera, I'll go ahead. Let's cut the upper get the bit out of the bag out of the upper control arm.
Oh, this one's greasable.
Yep. Okay, here's the other upper control arm. It does have a grease fitting. It is riveted, so there's the ball joint, and it came with the nut. Here is the upper control arm bushings. They're really not bushings. They're kind of metal on metal, but they are lubable. And here are the grease fittings that we are not going to be using because if you put these in here, you cannot get the grease gun. The shock tower comes down right here and you can't get the grease gun in. So we're going to have to get some 90-degree grease fittings for this. So other than the grease fittings not being right, this looks pretty nice. Looks very nice. Wish it had new nuts. We're gonna have to reuse the nuts off the car. So here, let me set this down. So this is the upper control arm. The spindle hits here and your wheel fits here. So on this car, on most cars, the spring fits between the upper control arm and the lower control arm here. Not so on all the Mustangs. The Mustangs have these spring saddles that sit in here on those two holes right there. Holes, the stamping isn't very good on that, but basically that's where it sits. And now I don't know, I'll have to look on the car to find out if they fit this way because the spring, the spring end hits there. So I don't know if it goes this way or it goes the other way. Oh, and I just noticed something here. These are actually Scott Drake's, which they make very, very nice products for Mustangs. These were probably made in China, but yeah, the stamping's off a little bit. Not a problem. A little tap with the hammer and that will go right in. So now your spring goes right here. Alrighty, so there are some front end parts we're going to be putting in the Fastback when we weld the new front subframe in. Alright everybody, just a really quick one here to show you some of the parts we got for the Rustang. All right, everybody, thanks a lot for watching. Please subscribe. You can always do that in that corner. Please give me a thumbs up if you like my automotive videos.